Peace, family. How y'all doing? Come on in. Peace. I wonder if I can flip my screen this time. Let me invite everybody up in here. Let me invite y'all on in. Y'all see what I got on the board? The illusion we call disease. Learning misinformation is very, very dangerous. Gonna come up in here. And I'm trying to invite everybody. What's up with my family? How y'all doing? I know I was supposed to go live yesterday. My herbal class went kind of long, so if y'all can hear me, let me know too. Yeah, my herbal class went pretty long yesterday, so I wasn't able to get in, but you know what I'm saying? I am back. I am on here. What's up, family? Brethren, sisterin, what up with y'all? How y'all doing? Shalom alaikum. Shalom. Peace. Come on in. We finna talk about something very, very controversial today. You know what I'm saying? The FDA finna be pissed off like always, but it is what it is. This is called the illusion. The illusion we call disease. Learning misinformation is very, very dangerous. I want to talk about cancer, y'all, and what cancer actually is, because a lot of us don't know what cancer is. And I'm here to tell y'all it ain't nothing what you think it is. So we're going to get real detailed today. I think I figured out how to share my screen with y'all too. So I'm going to share my screen with y'all. Who we got up here? I push. Shalom Lakam, Natasha. Shalom. Who else we got? Messiah. Shalom. Shakia. Shalom. Edna. Shalom. Gonna climb up in here. Yeah, the illusion we call disease. So a lot of people, like I said, I be asking y'all to put stuff in my inbox that we can talk about every Tuesday we go up. I know it's Wednesday. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I had a long class course yesterday. But y'all, everybody been wanting to know about cancer and what cancer actually is. So I want to touch on what cancer is and how to heal cancer. And cancer is very, very, very curable, very healable. It's lies what they telling y'all. All these people are going around and getting their breasts removed, getting their tonsils removed, getting their lymph nodes removed, getting all these stuff hacked off of them and going through radiation. And this stuff is actually what's killing us. Cancer do not kill you. The radiation and the treatment from cancer kills you. I see we got all these so-called gurus and healers that be on here that be trying their hardest to explain cancer, but they don't have healing cancer patients that's fully healed or fully recovered. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to talk about that, because y'all are being misinformed. Y'all are learning misinformation, and then y'all teaching this to other people. And like, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's attempted murder to me. So like, I think that we all need to come back and unlearn all this stuff and unprogram our minds and relearn health, because we don't know nothing about health, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why your grandma missing the breast. That's the reason why your uncle missing a leg. And we go and we let them take our body parts and things we need up out of our body because they don't understand us. And then you listen to them when they understand you. And then now you're dead. They backing off your insurance claim, taking money from you till you die. And we got people full of cancer. So I'm going to tell you right now, every disease, this finna sound crazy, but look this stuff up. All my information, look it up for yourself. Every disease is cancer. Okay? All cancer is the damage of a cell. That's all cancer is a damage of a cell. Okay? Now, when the cell becomes too damaged and all the oxygen is gone from the cell, that's when they call it cancer. But what was it before the oxygen was gone and it was damaged? It was still called cancer. They just called it diabetes. They just called it asthma. They just called it this and that and this and that. But it was cancer. All cancer is a damaged cell. All diseases are damaged cells. All diseases. Look at what cancer is. They're going to say a damaged cell that mutate. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually heal this stuff. Like, it's not rocket science to be a healer, y'all. All you have to do is understand your body. We don't understand our bodies. We understand everything else. We know every song that come on the radio. We know our favorite TV programs, TV shows, and our favorite foods. We know everything else, but we can't even name all the bones in our body. We don't even know the correct terminology of the name of our skin and our organs. We know nothing about ourselves because we've been programmed to look outside and validate everything else but you. And you are the goal. You are the goal. We shouldn't have to go to no doctor and ask them what is cancer. They're going to tell you the wrong thing anyway. And this is why the worst thing you can do is say you have breast cancer. Then they take your whole breast out. Why are you cutting my whole entire breast out with a gland in there? Do you know if that gland inside of it don't only produce milk? It secretes something too called lymph. Guess what the lymph do? Remove cancerous cells. So I don't get it. So look, I want to start off with the bad stuff first. I want to start off really talking about this radiation. This is what kills cancer patients. Again, cancer do not kill. You can't show me one case. If anybody, show me one case, y'all, just one, of cancer killing a human being. One case, just show me one of cancer killing a human being without them being treated. Do y'all realize only 8%, look this stuff up, only 8% of treatment for cancer people, whether it's radiation, whether it's their radiation chemotherapy pills, only 8 people survive. And what I mean by survive, they call it a state of remission, which is a bullshit terminology anyway, y'all. Because all remission means is that the cells stop mutating, but they never got rid of the cancerous cells. The cells just stop mutating. That's why you see most people that go through radiation and chemotherapy, 5 years later, guess what happened? It comes back. Why do it come back? Because you didn't get rid of the problem. You didn't get rid of the problem. You see that? And then look, this is the crazy part, family. Do you know radiation causes cancer? Radiation causes cancer. So you're going to treat my cancer by giving me cancer? I don't get that. Or you're going to treat my beginning stages of cancer, which is nothing but simple disease anyway, by giving me antibiotics? Do you know what bacteria does? Bacteria actually kills cancer. So you're going to take out my good bacteria, which is what kills cancer anyway, and then you're going to offer me cancer, and you're going to call it radiation or chemotherapy. Ain't nothing therapeutic about you killing my body with what's already killing my body in the first place. So we have to really start making sense of these things, fam. So look, before we get this started, because it's finna get good. Once you look, and it's so simple, once I break it down to y'all gonna be like, oh my God, we've been hoodwinked once again. We've been hoodwinked once again. You see what I'm saying? So again, this is called the illusion we call disease. Learning misinformation is very dangerous. And the subject today is cancer. I really want to talk about that. Y'all like this, y'all know, like this and share it. And let's get this going. Let me give y'all a couple shout outs. We got Brina, Pink, Shalom, peace, Queen. How you doing? We got Nashayla, Shalom. Hosea, all of y'all in the building. Brandy, let's get it in. Y'all ready to learn something? So look, and then we can take this information, right? Y'all don't have to shop with me. I'm trying to teach y'all how to heal yourselves. I'm trying to teach y'all how to become herbalists. Y'all can take this information I'm giving y'all and y'all can go do these things on your own people that is sick, that is suffering from this so-called illusion. And don't get it twisted. They're not suffering from cancer. They're suffering from the treatment of cancer. Cancer ain't killed nobody. Your body heals itself. We just run to them and then they give us these pills and chemicals they call cancer, and that's what kills us. When all you got to do is detoxify the body the correct way. So I'm going to teach you how to detoxify the body the correct way. I'm going to teach y'all exactly what cancer is, how it moves, and all of that. All right, so let's get this started. So cancer. All cancer is the damage of a cell. That's all it is. That's what all sickness is the damage of the cells. When the cells start to mutate, that's when they call it cancer. Okay? Now, the whole point of understanding what cancer is to figure out why did the cell damage in the first place? Why did the cell damage in the first place? So I know y'all like, okay, Yah'ki, get to it. Why did the cell damage? Now, this is what happens. When you look at the anatomy of your body, right? Say if y'all looking at me right now, y'all see all this skin, but this skin is made of what? Trillions of cells. Say if you cut all my skin off, you're going to see what? You're going to see skin under skin, which we call tissues. That is full of what? Made of what? Trillions of cells. You go deeper in my body. You're going to get to my vital organs. You break open an organ that's made of what? Trillions of cells. So when you get done, the human body, once you take the fat off, and the fat is nothing but fatty acids. We're going to talk about the byproduct of glucose too, because it's got a lot to do with cancer. So once you take the fat off of my body and you take away my skeleton structure, all you see is 150 trillion cells. Now remember, cancer is nothing but damaged, mutated cells. That's all it is. Now, how do these cells become damaged? What happens is you have two liquid fluids inside of your body. The first fluid is called blood. Okay, what blood do? Blood literally have life in it. Blood goes around and it distributes all the phytonutrients to each of your cells, because you have 150 trillion cells. Each of your cells have to eat. Okay, now they call it metabolism. Okay, a metabolism state. Your cells have to eat, they have to drink, right? And look, they have to sleep and they have to take a dump. Your cells even have a digestive system. If y'all don't believe me, look this stuff up. Okay. So your blood is the kitchen. That's what we call it. The school I came from, we call the blood the kitchen. It supplies each of these cells the food and the phytonutrients it needs. Well, if your cell have a digestive system, that means it take a crap. It takes a poop, right? It desiccates, right? Now, when your cell does this, this is what they call the damage, because your lymph is not picking it up. So you have a sewage system too, which is called the lymph system. The lymph system, after your cell eat the nutrients that your blood give it, it burns off something called byproduct waste. For instance, carbon. The byproduct waste, which is your cell need, which is simple sugar. We call it melanin. Well, once this fuel is used up, this byproduct becomes what? Carbon dioxide. So that is the byproduct of carbon, y'all. Okay? Carbon dioxide, right? Then we got oxygen. Well, the byproduct of oxygen is no oxygen at all. Then you have hydrogen. The byproduct of hydrogen is acid base. So you have carbon. Once carbon burns, it turns into carbon dioxide. Then you got hydrogen. Once hydrogen burns, it turns into acid. Once carbon dioxide and acid mix together, it takes out the oxygen in your cell. That is cancer. No bull. So they say, well, cancer is the lack of oxygen due to the cell, due to metabolism waste. Yes, it is. We all understand that. Then what the cells do, look, let me show you how smart your body is. What the cells do is called cell mutation. The cells realize that it's dying, so the DNA start copying itself. This is what they call mutation, because it replicates itself 100 trillion thousand times very, very quickly. Soon as it notices that it's starting to die off, it starts duplicating itself. Okay? So now again, it's all cancer is. Cancer is a damaged cell due to the byproduct of phytonutrients from your blood, and your lymphatic system is not cleaning the waste. So the waste stay inside the cell so long, the cells start to die off. Well, when the cells start to die off, your body goes into survival mode, and then the cells start duplicating itself through its DNA. When the cells start duplicating itself and replicating itself, they call this cell mutation, or they say the cancer has spread. All this have to do with the lack of oxygen. When you take when you take oxygen out any of your cells, the cells corrode. When the cells come to corrode, they call this mucus buildup. That's why people that have stage 4 cancer, if you look at their feet and stuff, you see fungus and everything going out, and you see all this stuff happening to them. That's because the cell don't have any more oxygen to it. All right. Before we keep going, do y'all get that? Do y'all understand that so far before we keep going? What cancer is? Just the base before we get into the details. Type in some 9s for me. Type in some 9s for me, family. We can keep this going. Type in some 9s. Let me know. Because I don't want to be and let me know if I'm speaking too fast and all of that, because this is important that we get this out, because it's going to start getting real simple. But look, we'll be able to heal our own people of cancer. We don't have to go to the doctors. The doctors are killing us. Radiation is frying us. Radiation is what's causing more cancer. Radiation is what's killing us. Chemotherapy is what's killing us. Only 8% of people survive off chemotherapy. 8% out of 100% ain't nobody surviving. And then it don't get rid of cancer. It don't. It just bring it into remission, meaning they done fried your cells so much, the cells became stupid and they don't know how to self-replicate anymore. That's it. But did they get rid of the problem? No, because guess what? The waste is still inside of your cells. The waste is still inside of your lymphatic system. Do y'all see how redundant this is becoming? Like, they are literally dumbing us down. You see that? They're literally dumbing us down. So We got radiation, okay? Radiation kills. Now check this out. Radiation actually kills the oxygen in your cell and it leaves glucose. Glucose is the sugar that your body needs to survive. If you watch my last video when I went over diabetes, I was talking about how we need sugar. Sugar is nothing but carbohydrates. It's nothing but melanin, and we need that to burn off carbon. Okay, so what radiation do when you go get this treatment, it literally kills the oxygen in your cells, but it leaves the line open for glucose, which is a sugar. So this glucose have no more oxygen to keep it alive, so it starts to fermentate. It starts to become a germ and it dies off. Well, when it dies off, corrosion set in, then it causes cellular damage. Okay, now remember, cellular damage is called what? Cancer. So why are you giving me radiation when it's actually worsening the problem? A body full of sugar and salt with no oxygen, man, that's a dead body. Your cells are starting to die off. Y'all understand that? So now we got something called carbon, sugar, oxygen is what you breathe in, respiratory, and then you got hydrogen. This is how your body actually lives. It's actually called adenosine triphosphate, adenosine triphosphate. They call it APT. This is what you need for your body to actually survive, y'all. Okay, but look, for anything, it burns off a byproduct, just like a car. You put oil in a car, you put gas in a car. When you turn that car on, you move, guess what come out the tailpipe? Carbon dioxide. Just like in the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, you eat all this good food, you go sit on the toilet, you take your dump. Guess what the byproduct is? It's toxins, and it goes down a sewage drain. Well, guess where it goes when it goes to the sewage drain? It goes to a septic tank. You see what I'm saying? So what happened is we're not cleaning our septic tanks. Our body is actually, this carbon dioxide is actually trailing back in our bodies because you're not cleaning out your blood right. You're not cleaning out your lymphatic system right. So your body is full of carbon dioxide, which take away oxygen, and this is what causes cancer. Well, how do this start and where do this come from? This comes from what you eat. I know y'all, you know, like Yah'ki, here go the food again, but I'm keeping it real. This comes from all about what you eat. Beans, grain, starch, meat. I know I got a lot of Hebrews on here that got a problem. You can't say meat, Christ say meat. I ain't talking about that. We see meat causing cancer. All this stuff is cancerous to y'all. So look, how I've been healing cancer so quickly, I understand it. Now y'all understand it. All we doing is alkaline in the body. Put the body in a state of alkalinity. Okay? So say you a customer, you a client, and you came to me. And you was telling me you was going through some things and you was having all types of symptoms. Okay, the first thing I'm going to tell you off back is it sounds like cancer. I don't care what it is, whether it's diabetes, whether it's asthma, whether it's bumps on your face, whether it's any disease, anything you can think of, it's cancer. All right, they just call it cancer when the cells mutate. Do you think it is what causes? Of course, and thyroid. Yes, of course, Denise Queens, of course. And I'm gonna bring up all this stuff. See, look, it's so deep because okay, your body is electrical. Your body is a state of electric. You have two sides to chemistry anywhere in life. You have the electrical side that we call alkaline, then you have the acidosis side, what we call acid. Okay, your blood is electric. It gives life. Lymph is acidic. It moves. So blood feeds your body. Your lymphatic system moves and cleanses the toxics out of your body. We too busy worried about our guts and boo-booing, but we ain't filtering our actual lymph where all these toxics and cells resides at anyway. So look, you have something called a spleen. The spleen is what filters your blood that's in your body. It's on automatic. It automatically filter your blood every 60 seconds because every 60 seconds, your whole entire blood renew throughout your body. The moment it stops, you die. See, the blood can't change its pH balance. The moment it drops once in its pH balance, you dead in 3 minutes. So when the blood get very toxified, it even dumps everything dumps inside the lymphatic system, the lymph. That's why you think cancer is called what? Lymphomas, leukemia. All of this is lymph problems. The lymphatic system. This is what we missing. We learn every system but the lymphatic system. I encourage y'all to learn the lymphatic system because that's the way to true health. That's the way to heal cancer. You see what I'm saying? So look, you have your spleen. Your spleen actually, it actually clears and filters your blood. Okay, so once the blood kick all these cancerous cells out, then where it goes through the lymphatic system. Okay? It goes through and all throughout your body and the tissues of your cells. Well, look, this is the key to cancer healing, y'all. I'm telling you, I got many patients that have vouched for me. What actually clears the cancer? Okay, we see that the spleen, check this out. So the spleen filters the blood, right? So what filters the lymphatic system when the lymphatic system is 70% of the liquid fluid that's inside of your body? The blood is only 25%. Blood is only 25. This is why blood tests are inaccurate. Even the doctors tell you it's only a 25% accurate because it only do 25%. Blood is only 25% inside your body. So that's why diagnostic sheets be so falsely can't call it accurate. So falsehood when it comes to the diagnostic sheets because they're checking your blood and they're not checking your lymph. So you getting the CBCs, you getting the IgGs, you getting all the CBCs, the IgGs, and the CFB and the FBCs, all of these different types of blood works, but all of them be off because it only tell you 25% accuracy. You got 75% that you still need to test, and that's inside of your lymphatic system. So you testing my blood and you saying I got cancer and I got HIV and I got herpes and I got all this other stuff, but I'm not having any symptoms of this other stuff because you going off my blood chart and you never checked my lymphatic chart. You never checked it, right? Now, the crazy thing about your lymphatic system is your lymphatic system is the biggest circulatory system in your body. It's what actually cleans up every type of toxic and waste in your body. Guess what a dead cell do? As soon as a dead cell moves, it moves, the lymphatic system moves through the blood and it takes it out, okay? Remember, your cells have to take a poop. Soon as your cells take a poop or they urinate, which is very acidic, by the way, guess what the lymph do? It moves through your body and it takes it out. Lymph is nothing but cholesterol. Everybody's talking about high cholesterol is a bad thing. It actually not. Cholesterol is nothing but mucus and lymph. This is what helps cleanse your body. The problem is when you don't cleanse the lymph. This is what cancer is. So look, you got a cancerous body. This is what these herbalists do. I'm gonna show you how they do this. You got a cancerous body, right? So a herbalist, they on Google and YouTube, they not really studying out here in the field. So they will cleanse your blood. And look, it's a good thing to cleanse the blood. That's what the spleen for. They cleanse your blood and take all these cells and then dump it into the lymphatic system and then don't clean the lymphatic system. So yes, you feel good for a while. Then all of a sudden you turn out to be worse than before because all of these toxics and dead cancerous mutated cells is stuck inside of your lymph nodes. You see that? Now this where you get lymphoma from, lymphosema. Notice lymph. All of these are called cancer, y'all. It's just different names for them, y'all. That's all it is. So how do you cleanse the lymphatic system? What cleans the lymphatic system? Guess what? Your kidneys, your adrenals, and your thyroids in your skin. It's all you have to pay attention to. Your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your thyroids in your skin. These are the filtering system to your what? Lymphatic system. How you think you get rid of herpes? How you think you get rid of full-blown AIDS? And I want to talk about AIDS because all diseases lead to AIDS. And one of the lead causes of diseases that lead to AIDS is cancer. Because all AIDS is when your immune system requires what? Immunity. It's done. Your immune system break down. Well, guess what breaks the liver? What about the liver? The liver is not a filtering system at all, Nateem and Nicole. Your liver is your chemical factory in your body. Your liver is what produces amino acids and what secretes most of your hormones and send them to your glandular highway. So the liver don't filter anything whatsoever. The liver deal with chemicals. So any chemical that come inside your body, that's where it go. The liver takes that and then it either converts it to an amino acid or it turns into a fat and then it lets your glucose burn it off through your adrenal glands. So everybody think the liver that's the biggest lie that the man ever told y'all. Big Pharma's a liar, the doctor's a liar. The liver do no filtering. The liver is a chemical factory. It changes all your chemicals and then it distributes the amino acids through your blood to take it throughout your cells. That's what the liver do. You only have a few filtering systems, y'all. Your skin, which is the biggest one. Your skin, that's your biggest filtering system. Your adrenal glands, these are what turn on your kidneys, where you get adrenaline from. They keep them kidneys filtering and pumping, just like on the back of a fish tank. You hear it always pumping? That's the adrenal glands. And then that filtering system in there is what we call the kidneys. You see what I'm saying? And then your parathyroids. This is the gear shift inside of your body. Your parathyroids and your thyroids is the gear shift. This is what changes your body to adapt to certain environments and situations. See that? So this is how we actually push what causes asthma. I talked about in the last video. I want to stick on cancer, and then when I have when I have all the questions, when y'all can be able to ask all y'all questions, then that's when y'all can, you know what I'm saying, ask these questions. But let's stick to cancer because I got overlooked. Y'all don't even understand, y'all. I get hundreds and hundreds of inboxes a day, and I get over 50 calls a day, y'all. So I know a lot of y'all ain't got back to y'all yet, but I literally have a voicemail like with 400 voicemails on it, an email with 4,600 emails. So I'm trying to give at y'all. I'm only one man. I'm working on building a big old community, getting some receptionists and teaching other people how to do the herbs. That way I can start traveling, because after this first health seminar I'm doing, we traveling and we doing it all across the United States. So that's why I'm trying to put this out here to y'all, for y'all can become healers yourself. I don't want to be looked at on high like I'm just a healer and can't nobody else heal. No, that's not true at all. I learned from Dr. Sebi and a couple other people and his wife. So I can't sit here and take all the credit for anything. And guess what they learned it at? They learned it from other people too. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, we got to quit going to these doctors. They're lying to us and they killing us. You know what I'm saying? How you tell me I got cancer, which is a damaged mutation cell, but then you give me radiation and chemotherapy, which take the oxygen up out of my cell and leave glucose sugar to ferment. And then this actually turns into corrosion. Corrosion actually damaged the cell. So radiation causes cancer. So why would you give me cancer for my cancer? That's stupid. Or they getting so stupid, they start cutting stuff off. Huh? You tell them your thyroid's messed up because it ain't shifting gears because it's full of damaged cell, which is cancer, hypothyroidism. They will take your thyroids out. They will take your tonsils out. Do you know what your tonsils are? Your tonsils are a lymph node. Guess where all this stuff backs up at? Into your lymphatic system, and then it actually get cleaned out and converted through your lymph nodes or your lymph sites, and then it pushes out through your skin. It pushes out through your diuretic, through your kidneys and your pee, your urination. See that? So we need this filtering system. So look, if you want to cure cancer, let me not say cure. I'm tired of them trying to take down my video stuff. If you want to fully, completely, 100% heal cancer, you have to cleanse the kidneys. You have to cleanse the lymphatic system. I'm giving y'all the straight answer, y'all. And this is how I make my money. This is how you know it's not about me paying my bills or nothing like that. I need us to start healing each other. Look, you have to cleanse your lymphatic system. You have to cleanse your kidney, and you have to cleanse the biggest kidney on your body, which is your skin. And you have to cleanse your gear system. You got to, which is your parathyroid and your thyroid. If you can clear these major things, y'all, cancer will not be in your body. You can get rid of cancer in as little as 15 days if you change your diet. Cancer comes from what you eat. Okay? It comes from what you eat. When I mean what you eat, I don't mean what you put in your body. You are a living organism. You are God. Your skin breathe. Look, everything to do with you have something to do with absorption and secretion. You absorb things into your skin. You absorb things into your digestive system. You're always absorbing. Then you have secretion, is where you secrete things out. Okay? Now, absorption and secretion, alkaline and acid, blood and lymphatic, health and wellness, or sickness and death. Everything deals with these two sides. Literally, alkaline and acid. All cancer is when your body have too much acids in it. Well, where do you get acids from? You get them from what you breathe in. You can get it respiratory. But look, 98% of your cancers come from what you put inside your mouth, what you actually eat. Starches, meats, corn. Yes, all these fake things, beans. It's simple proteins that is clogging up. You're feeding your cells these things. Your cells start yes, chemtrails most definitely. Yes, we're gonna talk about that too. Yes, mono fruit fasting. You know, Natasha, mono fruit fasting. So it was this one lady that she actually had cancer in her liver. So all we did with her was this. Look, I literally just put her on milk thistle. Milk thistle is a herb. I put on milk thistle and I put on a lymphatic cleanse. I ain't worried about her blood or none of that. I just put on milk thistle, gave her a small lymphatic tonic, right? And I made her move her lymph. Yeah, get up, take walks. Don't take no chemo, don't take no nothing. And fast. Just stay on one fruit. One fruit. She was like, well, can I pick the fruit? I asked, what's the fruit you want to pick? She picked strawberries. She ate strawberries, y'all. Strawberries for a few weeks. Cancer gone. Working on another brother that's in here now, if he allow me to speak him up. You see, it's all about what we eating. So look, the best way to heal the body is through your foods. You are a frutivore. You're not a herbivore. That's the biggest lie ever. You're not a carnivore at all. We wasn't created to eat no type of meat. Meat is what got us in the state we in now. Of course, to my spiritual family, I'm gonna call it sin. Sin is what got us into that. But for my people that's not in this truth yet, it's meat. It's what we eat. What we eat is a byproduct of who we are. When you eat something, it breaks down into DNA. You see that? Yah'ki ribonucleic acid. A byproduct of that is something called RNA, ribonucleic acid. This breaks down into subatomic article cells. These cells is what makes up your cellular tissue. So anything you eat, you literally become that thing. Anything you eat. So if you eat chicken all day, you start to live and eat like it. You start to live and think like a chicken. Well, guess what's pumped in all these chickens? Cancerous cells. So you eat cancer, you get cancer. You ain't never heard about nobody getting cancer from eating an apple off a tree. Just saying. You see what I'm saying? So I want to talk about this. So your body is full of 150 trillion cells. So your cells got to eat because they have a digestive system. So when the cells actually eat these things, they have to take a dump because, again, they have a digestive system. So when they take a dump, they're literally taking dumps inside of your blood, inside of your lymph, and in the cellular walls. So this stuff needs to be cleansed out. The lymphatic system is what's cleansed these cells out. Remember, a cell that took a poop, once the poop stay on top of the cells for long as the cell become damaged. This is what they call cancer. Come on, King, bring it out. Most definitely, so shalom. So if you can get the lymph moving, man, you can get rid of any disease. I don't care what it is. How y'all think I've been healing so many people? I understood it's the lymph system. Everybody worry about the blood and the digestive system. No, we need to start paying attention to this lymph system. What's the filter to the lymph? We see that the spleen is to the blood. We see that the mouth and the saliva, the alkaline saliva, is to the antioxidants. But what is for the actual lymph? What filters the lymph? The kidneys, the adrenals, the skin, the parathyroids, which is the gear shift. If you can clean these things, I don't care what disease in it. Look, less than 30 days, it can be up out of you. But what y'all doing is y'all going to these doctors and y'all letting these doctors kill y'all. Y'all going to get treated for cancer with cancer. Y'all make that make sense to me, family. And then y'all paying them to do this. That's why you lose your hair. Acidosis. Look, what makes you lose your hair? Acidosis. What makes you get boils and tumors on your skin? Acidosis. What is mucus coming from you? Acidosis. Huh? When you if I pop a pimple, well, I don't got one, but if I pop a pimple right now, as soon as I pop it, guess what's going to pop out? A little bit of blood, because it's only 25% of your body. And then all after that, pus, which is lymph, cholesterol, mucus, mucinoid, pus, which is a lot of it, 75%. You see what I'm saying? So when you start looking at healing, we have to start paying attention to the systems of our body, y'all. And look, this is the best way to heal. The best way to heal is to learn biochemistry, that periodic table chart. Get into that because it's all about carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Dr. Sebi called it the cho. This is what the Chinese people call it the chi, this energy that we literally call adenosine triphosphate. This is what we need, APT. Look it up. APT is how you move, how you survive, what keeps you in a high alkalinity state. How can I get better vision? I'm finna start answering some of these questions because y'all be hitting me. Hold on, let me go back up. Jasmine Green, shalom, Queen. What's up with you, Queen? Let me go back. Chantel Yah, Dita Hardy, shalom. Riley B in the building. What up, Art? What up, bruh? Sharif, shalom. Ebony Moore, my family is in the building. All right, I'm finna go up and start answering some questions. Please have it something to do with cancer since this is the topic right now. I only been live for what? 34 minutes. So I do want to get this done, but I will answer a few questions real quick. Let me see. So how did you cleanse the system? Okay, so the way to cleanse the system, there's only two ways to cleanse the system. Through blood or through lymph. Only two ways to clean any system is through blood or through lymph, because it has to be a fluid bound base. Now the thing is if you're going to clean acid or base. So the thing about this is bacteria. Bacteria is the best thing you can ever have in your body. Don't let nobody tell you that. Bacteria is the best thing you can have inside of your body, y'all. But what bacteria does, bacteria eats on the acids that your cell produce when your cells take a dump from eating the food that you ate. So if you eat acid foods, guess what your cells gonna do? You're gonna burn them up, and they're gonna like, hold on, let me shit this out real quick. So they're gonna poo-poo them out, and as soon as they boo-boo them out, it sits on top of the cells, and then it burns the cell up. That's what y'all think pain is. All pain is acid inside of your nervous system. Acid is what brings pain. The loss of hair is what brings pain. See, all this come from acid, y'all. You realize you got hair all throughout your body? The hair is not only this. Hair is an extension of your nervous system. So most people that's going bald or can't grow hair have a nervous system problem. And all of this stuff is connected to cancer. Remember, they got y'all thinking cancer is this deadly disease and like it's isolated itself, and cancer is all diseases. All diseases is cancerous, and all cancer diseases, which is all diseases, leads to what? AIDS. Think I'm lying? Look it up. Look up cancer, stage 4 cancer, and look up AIDS. It's 2 different names, but it's the exact same definition. Why is that? Why is that? It's what you eating. Change your eating. Look, I don't care what type of disease you got. Change to an all-fruit diet. Take a couple of herbs and target a certain areas. Cleanse that blood and cleanse that lymph. You won't have the disease no more. I got the testimonies, y'all. I got the patients. I got it. I got the log sheets. I got all of it. I'm not here to lie to y'all. Ask about it. Look, y'all can look this stuff up. Like, all you have to do is change the diet. Change your diet. That's the first part. If you can change your diet, you can heal any disease. We got to remember, some diets are acid, some are alkaline. If you eat the alkaline ones, your cells don't become acidosis. Because when the cells take a dump, they not shitting acid everywhere. You see what I'm saying? They not boo-booing acid everywhere. That's not going to corrode the cells, because as soon as the cell becomes corroded, they going to call it cancer because it begins to die. The cancerous cell going to notice that it's going to be dying. So you have this smart neuron melanin transmitters that's going to make the cell copy itself. Then they're going to say, oh, it's mutating in this cell. It's mutating in this spread. Look, this is another thing. How do cancer spread? It can't spread through blood. The only blood cancer is leukemia. That's the only blood cancer that exists. And guess what happened when the blood get leukemia? It immediately dump it into the lymphatic system. Now you have lymphedema. You see what I'm saying? Only one blood cancer, y'all. It is called leukemia. Then it dumps itself into the lymphatic system because the blood cannot change its potential hydrogen. It can't, which is your pH. Soon as it changes, you die. So it kick it to the body kicks every toxin to the lymphatic system. So if you can cleanse the lymphatic system, you cleanse any disease. The hardest thing to do is to get that lymphatic system to move, though, because it's been backed up for so long. Because we learned to eat by our slavery ancestors, and they ate something called soul food. I call it kill your soul food, because that's what it does. Because this stuff is full of nothing but acids and stimulants, or what we call complex proteins and complex sugars that our bodies can't need. You are a single cell organism. You was here before anybody on planet Earth. That's why you're so black and beautiful. So you need simple amino acids. You eating everything else, creating these proteins, is breaking down to all these other things. And then the cells actually eat these things, and then it boo-boo inside of your body. Now it's toxifying all your cells. Your cells can't live because the oxygen is leaving from the body. Now it's dehydrated. It corrodes itself. Next thing you know, your cell like, I got to survive. So it's going to mutate himself trillions of times. Now you got leukemia. You got kidney cancer. You got pancreatic cancer. All this bullshit that they call it, when it ain't nothing but your body reacting to the sickness. See, cancer is look, this is what I'm trying to show y'all. Cancer is the body way of trying to heal itself. All you have to do is let it run its course and cleanse your lymphatic system, and you don't have cancer no more. But you got to get the kidneys filtering. So from when you was born, look, they probably gave you meat before you even had teeth. That's going to break down. Now, when your body processes the meat, the byproduct gonna go through the digestive system, but the blood's gonna pick up all the amino acids and these polyproteins that it needs from the meat, and then it's gonna think it's regular sugars. It's gonna put it to the cells. The cells gonna recognize how foreign it is, because you weren't created to eat these type of things, because you don't have canines, you don't have claws, huh? You don't have the adrenaline to go pump and hump something. and hunt some. So it's gonna once it recognizes it, it's gonna realize how crazy the stuff is. So then it's gonna sit and it's gonna corrode the cells. Well, just think about this. You've been eating acid your whole entire life and you never cleanse your lymphatic system. Imagine you take a dump in your toilet every single day and you don't flush the toilet for 10 years. Imagine you take a dump in your toilet every single day, and you do not flush the toilet for 10 years. What's gonna happen? Bacteria gonna come and build up. This is why bacteria is good. The bacteria gonna start eating all the acids up out of these toxins to break it down. Bacteria break down things to an alkaline base for your lymphatic system to move it. Because if it's too big and it's full of acid, it burns the lymphatic system and the lymph node is like, hold on, I ain't moving. Now your body in a state of acidosis. Now the cells start being corroded and they mutate and they call it cancer. So what the first thing they do with any base sickness, what I call cancer anyway, all of it's cancer, all of it's the lack of oxygen through the cellular walls of your body, which is cancer, whether it's herpes, diabetes, all these, they parasitics and their proteins, which brings acidosis, which brings lack of oxygen, which is cellular erosion, or mucous membrane buildup, which is cancer. First thing they do is give you an antibiotic. So you finna give me an antibiotic to kill the living bacteria that's breaking down these acids in the first place? Why would you kill? Look, okay, let me put this in a nice scenario. So let's go back to the toilet thing, okay? So we pooping in a toilet. When you poop in a toilet and you flush this toilet down, it goes through something called drain pipes, okay? Now, your toxins and going through your drain pipes is literally your lymph sites. These are called your lymph sites. They're lymph veins. They're actually veins that runs along your blood veins, vascular. Okay. Now, when they run through these veins, they go on something called lymph nodes. Your tonsils, it's all right behind your ears. There's all type of lymph nodes throughout your body. Whenever it gets to a lymph node, your lymph node is a septic tank. What happens inside the septic tank? Well, inside the septic tanks of the lymph nodes of your body is full of trillions of bacteria, these germs. Okay. These microcrobids, they are eating the toxins. They eating it. They breaking it down and turning it alkaline for you can actually push it through your urine and your kidneys can filter it or it can come through your skin. Now, they will give you an antibiotic to kill the bacteria that's killing the acids that's killing you. So now you done took all the antibiotics. Now you done killed all the bacteria in my blood and inside of my lymphatic system inside of my body. So now nothing's eating my acid. So now these acids are backing up. Now, as soon as this acid touch any cell in your body, it mutates it and it kills it. And that's what they call cancer. I mean, look, family, it's literally that simple. Now you got you got it to where, hold on, man, I'm getting hot up in here. Now you got it to where you get tumors from. Now remember, all tumors is what? All tumors is cell mutations that's not going nowhere. It's built up tissue. Full of what? Lymph and blood. Cut a tumor open right now. Guess what's in there? You're going to see mucus. You're going to see blood. That mucus is lymph or what we call cholesterol in that blood. You always see more pus than you see blood because blood only make up 25% of your body. That's it. Blood feeds it. Lymph moves it and cleans it. You see that? The blood is what feeds the cell. Lymph is what moves and cleans the cells. If your lymph system backed up, then you're prone to every disease, especially if it's proteins and virals. See, microorganisms, they deal with the blood, but the blood automatically dumps it off because the blood is constantly moving. The reason why it's circulating your body every 60 seconds is because it has to dump shit off, because if it don't, then it's going to become toxic. Toxic blood, you cannot live more than 5 minutes with toxic blood. These are facts. You see what I'm saying? So the blood going to dump it to the lymph. The nervous system gonna dump it to the lymph. Your endocrine system gonna dump it to the lymph. All your secretion glands is gonna dump it to the lymph. Everything going to the lymphatic system. Now we gotta make sure when it gets to the lymphatic system, that the lymphatic system is moving the lymph. Well, it ain't moving no lymph if you've been eating wrong all your life. They backed up. So now you need to be a plumber. Like Dr. Sabi said, I'm a plumber, man. You got to go in and you got to plumb the body. You got to unstop the toilet. You done shit it in the toilet for 25 years and never flushed it. Of course it stinks to high heaven. That's why your armpit stinks so bad. All them toxin coming from it. Because your lymphocytes inside of your armpits are backed up. You got dead things fermenting inside of your body. Of course, when you take a dump, it stank to high heaven. Because you've been eating rotten things and it's rotting inside of your intestinal walls. Of course, when you sweat, your sweat is very, very, very salty because you have all these salt sugar particles that's not being metabolized. You see what I'm saying? All of these things come from what? What you eat, your mind frame, how you think it. Put a piece of chicken and put an apple in front of a baby right now, a newborn baby. He ain't gonna migrate towards what's dead. He gonna migrate towards what gives life, which is fruit, simple amino acids, light code, finites, photons, lightweight frequencies that comes directly from the sun. So what's happening is your body is putting out too many byproduct waste and it's not leaving out of the body. Remember, you need carbogen, which is sugar, oxygen, which is your spirit to breathe, and hydrogen to live. All acid is hydrogen ions. That's all acid is, hydrogen ions. The byproduct of acid, hydrogen ions is nothing but acid base. That's it. So all these byproducts are, look, this is basically what happened. We done took the tailpipes to our car and stuck them inside of our windows and rolled them up. We basically drove inside of a garage and closed the garage door and left the car running. All of our byproducts is now starting to attack our cells. That's what they call cancer. What do you need to cleanse? What do I need to cleanse my lymphatic system? Great question. All you need is to cleanse the kidneys. Cleanse the kidneys, cleanse the skin, and get the lymph moving. The first thing you do is stop eating everything but fruit. Go on an all fruit diet. If anybody in here that know how I heal, that is my recommendation. Eat nothing but fruit. Nothing but fruit. Period. I'm on a fruit diet cleanse right now. We're doing it for 40 days. All the way up into my seminar. Cleanse. Then start getting things that hit them kidneys. Get them adrenals pumping real good. On my site, I got something called the oregano oil. I'm talking about Greek oregano oil. Very good to get them kidneys filtering. You see what I'm saying? Then you get my kidney and my liver flush, and it get them kidneys filtering. And the best way to check if your kidneys filtering, get a glass or get a bottle or something and pee in it. If it's clear, you got bad kidneys. If it's clear, you got bad kidneys. If it's yellow and it's dense and it's thick, and you see the dark part fall to the bottom, you filtering, because that's lymphatic system. Lymph is heavy. It's mucus. It's gonna drop to the bottom of that toilet. And it's gonna be dark yellow. Oh, okay. Now my kidneys filtering. Once you get them kidneys filtering, start working on them adrenals. You gotta cleanse up them adrenal glands. Then that oregano oil is off the chain. Yah'ki, what if you were born with the mutation like I was? It's a good look. So your cells, this, and a lot of people ask, and that's a good question, Queen. But look, your cells regenerate themselves as I'm talking to you. I say this in all my videos. I've been on here for 47 minutes. My cells my serotonin and melatonin done regenerated my cells 1 trillion times. So your cells is always regenerated. But look, as soon as I get off the phone with y'all, I'm finna go take a dump and I'm finna go pee. Not to be all, have y'all in my personal business. So I'm getting rid of my lymph and the bad stuff that's in them. See, most people are constipated and most people don't pee a lot or urinate a lot. So all these toxins are staying inside their body. Your body is made to regenerate itself. You just got to make sure you're eating the right things. That way, when you get rid of the old stuff, all these phytonutrients that's coming from the fruits you eating actually regenerate your cells. These Negroes be having cancer and still eating chicken. And then when they regenerate themselves, the chicken breaks down to their RNA and their DNA, and that's what generates their cell. Or they eating candy and sugars, not the simple sugars that your body need. So when your cells regenerate themselves and recreate themselves and the old ones funnel out, you bringing the old shit back in. You got to change your diet. You change your diet, y'all, that will change your life. And I'm not, look, and for my righteous so-called eaters that want to eat lamb and stuff all day, I'm not even taking no knocks. Look, you don't see them eating meat all day in the Bible, y'all. You don't see them eating meat all day on the walls in Kemet. You don't see that type of stuff. So at least take a break from it, or go on a 12-day cleanse with nothing, just water. Or look, try to do it dry. Don't drink no water either. The best way to get your body to move lymph, the best way to get your kidneys filtering is 3 days with no food and no water. Because 72 hours of fasting, dry fasting, will reboot and metabolize your whole entire immune system. I bet you'll start peeing dark then. I bet you'll start seeing that yellow substance in the toilet then. The doctors got y'all thinking that your piss supposed to be clear. Who told y'all that? That means you're not passing anything. Your pee ain't supposed to be clear. That means water is going straight through your body. Water is supposed to help you push and move lymph. Lymph is supposed to take on all these metals, and most of these broken phosphates and put them together, plus with the salt and cholesterol molecules, and push them through as a diuretic. So it's supposed to come out. It's supposed to come out looking yellow and heavy and dense. How good is aloe vera? Aloe vera gel is fake and it's totally GMO. It'll help with the skin, but it won't help with nothing eternally. And it turns into a fermentation, just like wine does. You drink wine too much on the body, it becomes acid, just like vinegar. You drink vinegar or put vinegar on your body, it becomes acid. It actually bleach your skin. So, aloe is fake. Which fruits? Any type of fruits, as long as they've had seeds in them. But what I love is grapes with seeds. That is a very astringent fruit. It pulls the toxins up out of the pockets in the interstitial. The interstitials, fluids that's moving around your cells. It'll pull all these toxins from them and it'll put it inside the lymph, plus help you flush your lymph. Now, what y'all need to do is start buying y'all some skin brushes. Start skin brushing. That's the best way to move your lymph. Get massages. Massage your lymph nodes. Massage them. They everywhere under your armpits. Get it moving. In motion. Work out. Run. Walk fast. Do push-ups. Sit-ups. Stay in movement. Play some basketball. That'll keep your lymph moving. But you're going to need the oil of oregano. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need the oil of turmeric. You're going to need the oil of ginger. You're going to need these oils to work together to help keep things pushing and moving. And most definitely, Nigella sativa, the Nigella sativa, the black seed, you're gonna need that to get it moving. But then you got to start working individually on each one of your glands and your organs to fire them off too. So with any of my patients, I don't like to call y'all patients, with any of my clients, I like to get them filtering first. We're going to get them kidneys filtering. We're going to cleanse that skin, and we're going to hit the lymphatic system hard. How do I beat for diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol? That's in my last video. My last video, brother. I would touch on it now, King, but I already got a whole video on it, so I don't want to waste time on it. But once we get off here, it's in my last video. So all you got to do is go down my page, and it's in my last video. All of that, everything you just discussed. And all blood pressure is high cholesterol. If y'all didn't know. High cholesterol, but guess what cholesterol deal with? It deals with lymph. See that? We need salt. We need salt. All salt is another base of sugar. Sugar and salt is the same thing. They're just on the opposite side of the alkalinity chart, but we need salt as well. You see that? But too much salt actually causes kidney stones. So you gotta back off on the salt. You can't have too much. Make sure it's natural salt, pink Himalaya salt, or sea salt from the Mediterranean Sea. You see what I'm saying? Not this salt, this iodized salt that they use and that's on your kitchen table. That's what's killing us. That's what's causing high blood pressure. All high blood pressure is when the vascular walls in your arteries get too hard and stiffen because the salt have dried up all the liquid that's around the interstitial fluid that's around the cells walls, and they get real hard and constrict themselves. When they get real tight, the blood that's flowing, because remember, blood circulates the body every 60 seconds. When it get inside of them veins, it press against the artery wall super hard. So they say, oh, he have hypertension, he have high blood pressure, which mixed in with high cholesterol. Because what the cholesterol gonna do, the cholesterol is the lymph, it's gonna run back up and try to liquefy it again. You see that? So now they like, oh man, you got high cholesterol. You see what I'm saying? No, you don't. There's no such thing as high cholesterol, y'all. This is a name that they are giving because they don't understand your body. They don't. I'm just keeping it real. So the best thing to do with cancer is to supply the body with lots of oxygen, y'all. Lots of oxygen, or what we call hydrogen peroxide. And I'm not talking about from the liquid that they give you. I'm talking about straight from your plant, straight from chlorophyll, straight from these herbs, y'all, some powerful herbs, which I got, by the way. My website is in this link bar. Click on my website. My number is on there as well. Again, it's kind of backed up, but I got a few receptionists that I'm working on. They're going to start answering the phones. I'm going to change my number before it can go to each phone. That way, if I can't rap with y'all can at least rap with them. And if it's something that they don't understand, y'all can hit me personally. But like, it's so many people, and y'all know I'm doing 10-minute free consultations. Well, y'all got them all day, so even that's starting to be a problem where I still got to heal. And then I'm a priest too, y'all. I teach metaphysics. I teach Bible study. I teach a lot of stuff. I'm moving a lot. So, and then I got children. So it'd be kind of busy for me to stay in tune with y'all like that. That's why it's good that y'all can get on here and ask me topics and I can speak about them openly. Then when you're ready for the healing, you can contact my office. Because like y'all be on the phone, I understand y'all want to talk to me personally and all of that, but I honestly don't be having time, family. Like I deal with like literally hundreds of y'all a day, and I'm not complaining or anything. I love that y'all want to be healed, but that's why I'm trying to teach y'all how to heal yourself, and that's why I'm trying to teach you everything now while I got time to talk to all of y'all as a whole, right? That way, when y'all do call me, y'all just ready for the herbs. Apple cider vinegar, it depends on if you made it or not. Now, if you let your apples ferment and you just, you get your apples, you break them down and you put them in some water and just let it turn into its own apple cider, that is very, very good to your body. But when they add they salt, and they phosphorus in it, no, that's gonna kill you. That's gonna kill you. Yah'ki is filtering water safe to drink. And what you need is you either need distilled water to cleanse your system or you need spring water. That's spring water, live from a spring. That's come straight from earth. Y'all know real water come from the earth, right? Remember God said that the grounds of the fountains of the deep had broken up. Water came from the ground. These are springs. This have so much sulfur in it. See, this is how Dr. Sebi was healing when people was outdoors. He was healing people that couldn't even move, had spinal cord injuries, because this sulfur and all these minerals or electricity inside the water will bring back all the electrolytes to your body. So it's good to get in hot springs, and it's good and people with cancer, y'all, make sure y'all sweating. You have to sweat. Because remember, your skin is one of your biggest organs and it's your biggest filtering system. So if you need to filter your skin, which is where your lymphatic go through, that's what's gonna bring it out. My pancreas lapse enzyme is 407 and is inflamed. Woo! Yeah. Why is your enzyme so high like that? Just all mucus. You got a lot of mucus built up. That's where that inflame coming from. You got a lot of mucus built up. You need to cleanse your pancreas. What you can do is go on my site. I got the diabetes package. That's gonna target the pancreas wall, and it's gonna target the liver and the kidneys, because all three of them work together too. And it's gonna look. So that means your blood sugar probably real up. If it's at a 407? Yeah, you got a lot of carbonic acid hanging on that pancreas. You got to cleanse that up off of there. It's called wheatgrass. Don't do wheatgrass, it's GMO. But the woman with the pancreas, Queen, I got so many questions coming in I can't even see. But go to my site. It's called the Diabetes Reversal Package. That is designed not only to heal diabetes, but it's to cleanse the whole pancreas, plus the liver, plus the adrenal glands in the kidneys. That'll be good for that. What herbs for lung cancer? Lung cancer, you're dealing with respiratory, ginger, turmeric, and things like that. But that ginger is real good for mullein. Mullein leaf is very good for the lungs, and coat's foot. Coat's foot is my favorite. Coat's foot, mullein leaf, ginger, turmeric. These are all good herbs for the lungs. But again, if you're not moving lymph, and if you're not cleansing your blood, or you're not cleansing the spleen, it's cleansing the mucus out of the spleen, then the lungs ain't gonna clean fast. So it's about fast recoveries, fast healings, because our bodies is in a wide state of acidosis. We've been eating wrong all our lives. Hold on, wheatgrass, yes, wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is off. Wheatgrass is GMO, most definitely. I'll go to this. What herbs for better vision? Herbs for better vision, upright. But your vision is messed up because your nervatory system, your nerves is messed up because you got too much hot sugar in your body. Anytime something wrong with the eyes, it's too much sugar and fungus in your body. Too much sugar and fungus. Prostate, that's a gland. That's a secretion. That's one of the most important glands inside the male body. To cleanse your prostate, you need to go on an all-fruit diet, and then we worry about herbs after that. We put you on a fruit diet. I'll put you on a water fast or a monofruit diet. I stick you on some grapes for about 2 weeks, and then I check on you. You know what I'm saying? I check your lymphocytes and your CBC charts, and then we'll see if we need to do right herbs. Ginkgo is not good for vision. Ginkgo is good for the brain. Ginkgo is basically a neurostimulant, so it's very good for the brain. Ginkgo is like vitamin to the brain. What you need for your vision is called eyebright herb. Ginkgo could be good if you mix it with some iron phosphate. That'll clean out the carbonic acid and clean out the retinas in the back of the nerves on the optics, but that's about it, you know what I'm saying, with the ginkgo when it comes to the eyesight. It's good for lung cancer. Oregano oil for anything with lungs. Yes, that oregano oil is, man, look, oregano oil, I got some, like, the oregano oil I got, man, it's a good source. I'm talking about a very good source. Like, I'm talking about get herpes about your system like that. That oregano get parasitics out. It cleans the lymphatic system. I get it from a good source. I can't get y'all my source, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I will oregano. And it has to be Mediterranean oregano from Italy, Greece. Otherwise, don't even spend your money on it because it's bull crap. And look, don't sleep on olive leaf, y'all. Olive leaf, man. What about vegetables, bruh? We don't rock with vegetables. Vegetables is another thing. Vegetables is nothing but an isolated herb. See, look, like I was telling some of my clients today when I was having a talk with them. Like he been doing vegetables, and I'm telling him, I'm like, look, if you want to break your fast, break it with some kale. But he still got the kale in his system. It's been 3 days. He's still boo-booing out kale. You might as well eat a piece of meat. Because the thing is, your saliva glands is alkaline. When you chewing and all that, and your food become juicy, your saliva glands is actually putting out alkalinity to help break down your food, and then it gets to your stomach. Your stomach is full of alkaline. And once it gets to your stomach and it gets inside your intestinal walls, this is where the acid come in at. Well, kale is an alkaline food, but it's very alkaline when it comes to herbivores like zebras and stuff like that. They love kale. They can eat that mixed with hay all day. It's good for us too because it's full of iron phosphate, but it don't break down good when it comes to our small and large intestines in our stomach, because the acid that our stomach produces is through the lining wall, and then what chews up our food is alkalinity saliva. So it don't break it down as well. That's why if you eat kale and you go boo-boo, you're going to see kale. Go eat a fruit right now. You ain't going to see that fruit come out. It's going to come out liquid form. It's going to come out very liquid and soft. You're going to have a good bowel movement. But when you eat kale and these hard vegetables, by the way, which some of them cause protein, and protein is bad. I teach against protein. These things is what actually keeps your body in a state. So if you were like real desperate and your detoxification symptoms are getting too bad and you feel like you're finna die because them herbs is kicking your ass because you've been acidic for so long, you can back your fast off with kale. But kale actually slows down. Vegetable slows down your healing process. And if vegetable slows down your healing process, this is how you know that our body was not correctly made to eat vegetables. We were made to eat the fruit of the trees as yielding seeds. Herbs and vegetables we eat when we need a healing. You see what I'm saying? Fruits is better than vegetables. Fruits are way better than vegetables. Way better. Go on my site, go to my Eat to Live page. You will see when they checked the charge of a fruit, the electricity was off the Richter scale. But when they tested of a vegetable, it was minute. When they tested of a fungi like a mushroom, it was cool. When they tested of a meat, it wasn't no electricity status at all. So like meat is electrical when tigers and lions and bears eat it. It's very electrical because they eating it while it's living. Notice most lions don't all the way and hyenas don't all the way kill their prey before they eat it. They run, they chase it down because the life is in the blood. They need the nutrients from the blood tissue. And once they get it, they start eating it while it's still alive because that's when the meat is most electrical. Once you kill it and cook it, you're cooking out all the phytonutrients in the meat. Now it's full of nothing but protein, and protein is what causes your cancers. Protein is what causes all your disease because it causes acidosis to the cell of your body, and it takes the oxygen out of the cellular walls. You see what I'm saying? Grapes are better. Grapes is the best. I like green grapes and red grapes. But red grapes is more sweet, greens is more astringent. It depends on what disease you got. So basically, if you're dealing with a real acid disease, I won't give you green grapes, I won't give you green apples. But if you're just dealing with minor diseases that's more on the blood side and not the acid side, then I'll give you the green. So red is because there's certain fruits that causes acid buildup, like a kiwi. A kiwi full of acid. A lemon. A lemon is full of acid, but a lime is full of citrus. So it all depends on what type of disease you're dealing with. Seedless fruits or hybrids, most definitely. If it don't have a seed, if not a fruit yielding seed, don't put it in your mouth. But we have extreme cases where I have healed people on seedless grapes. Now ask me this: would you rather eat a seedless grape, or would you rather drink some cow pus and blood that we call milk, or you rather eat a burnt piece of dead flesh that's full of protein that's gonna kill you anyway that we call meat? If all I had was an option of seedless fruits and some deadly cancerous meat and some deadly cancerous milk with pus in it, I'm gonna go for the seedless fruits because they still have some type of validity to them. They still cleanse. They just don't offer your body any phytonutrients. But this other stuff offer your body disease. See, a GMO fruit don't offer your body disease. It just pulls diseases, and that's it. It neutralizes the cell wall. It won't feed it. These other stuff gonna feed your cells bad products, and then your cell gonna take a poop, and then it's gonna mess up your bloodstream. You see what I'm saying? Any more questions? Jay Just, what up with it, bro? Miss you, King. I ain't seen you in a while, man. I get sinus infections and built up mucus in my chest. That just means you got too much mucus built up in your lungs and in your sinus cavities, which is behind your wall. You need a drain. You need to drain. I have something on my site called the melanin detox. That'll drain out your sinus real good and get you some black seed oil. Get you some of my black seed oil is on sale right now for $45. They going off I'm almost out, so I need to go ahead and holler at Jamaica and get some more. But that's what's gonna get rid of that mucus. And then look, always change your diet to an alkalinity state. This what gets rid of all the mucus. If you want to get rid of mucus, you want to get rid of cancer, herpes, HIV, AIDS, all this bull crap that's easy to heal, y'all. Y'all talking to me. Look at the testimonies on my wall. Holler at people that y'all know, especially my brothers and sisters is on here that know me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to really get this stuff healed, and look, all healing come by God through y'all bodies. I don't heal anything. I just assist the body in this healing process. I don't want to be on here sounding like a boastful Negro, because I'm not. But I'm not finna sit here and act like that my methods don't work either. You know what I'm saying? So I have confidence in what I'm talking about, because I'm out here actually working with people in the laboratories, looking at the cells. I'm out here working with blood work. I'm out here looking at CBC charts and realizing the inconsistencies. I done messed up and had to go back and like, hold on, let's try this diet. I done messed up with certain herbs and like, hold on, let's try this herb. So I have confirmed heals. So I'm speaking from confidence, y'all. I'm not speaking from a boastful standpoint of view at all, because Yod Hey Wahe, which we call Elohim, our God, heal all things. You see what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted, y'all. All glory be to God. All right, what else we got on here? How can I remove? What are the top 5 fruits? All right, so you got that's a good question. Good question, Queen. So top 5 fruits for what? For cancer, advanced cancer, for herpes, for what? So I'm going through my website now, because if you go to my Eat to Live page on my website, I have an actual list of all the stuff that you can eat. But now we finna have herpes, diet protocol, 4th stage cancer, diet protocol. So I'm finna start doing it like that. That should be up by this weekend. That way y'all can go on the site and I ain't got to, because every time I send out my package, I got to type y'all up a personal letter and all of that. And I'm just getting too busy for that. So what 5 fruits you talking about? Now, if I say 5 fruits for the whole entire body, period, off back, I'm starting with watermelon. Watermelon. Remember, fruits, berries, and melons. Your berries are your antioxidants, okay? Your berries are your antioxidants. Your melons or your secretions. That's what's going to give you all your irons and your phosphates. And then your regular fruits, they just give you stuff like electrolytes. So you need fruits, berries, and melons. When you eat melons by themselves. Good for the eyes? Of course, pineapple. Pineapple, very good for the eyes. Pineapple. That's why it's shaped like a pine cone. It's shaped like your third eye, because it's very good for the eyes. Pineapple and avocado, very good for the eye. Or beans, any good? Beans or shit. No, beans are whack. Now, sprouts is good. Why would you eat a bean that's not have sprouted yet? It's full of protein. You need it when it's in a sprout. Only beans that I will eat that's not even considered a bean is chickpeas and lentil beans, red lentils, chickpeas and red lentils. Only beans I rock with. And I don't even like calling them beans, because they not beans for real. They are acidic type of starchy grain. I wouldn't even call them beans. But like Pepto and all them other beans, man, are very, very, very bad for your body. Now, when the beans sprout, if you get a black bean that's sprouted, eat the sprouts all day. Very alkaline. But a bean in its bean state is very acid forming, y'all. Very, very acid forming. I seen it, and they say, look, this. Let me show you something. Kidney beans. They say it heals the kidneys. Kidney beans actually destroys the kidneys, y'all. Destroys the kidneys. My boy Damo. All he loves is kidney beans. I had to heal this. Well, Most High had to work with me to heal his kidneys. Let me say that. So I had to heal his kidneys because all he ate was beans. And then beans messed up your gastro tract, y'all. Now, look, remember I was talking about the byproduct of carbon is carbon dioxide? Why you think you be farting a lot? Huh? That's why people that switch their diet and go to an all-fruit diet got gas and be farting everywhere when they first changed their diet, because all them sugars, them carbons burning off. It ain't nothing but carbon dioxide in their stomach trying to leave somewhere. So, you out here talking, making some sounds and smelling up the place. That's because your body is full full of these carbons. Yes, garbanzo beans or garbanzo beans and chickpeas are the same thing, Queen. Shalom Lakan, Yah'ki. What's up with it, bro? Yes, pineapples are one of your highest alkaline. So, mine. Okay, so first, what I'll start off with. So she asked me what was my top 5 fruits. Remember, like and share this video, y'all. Like and share, y'all. Like and share. This is the stuff we need to be talking about, raising the consciousness of our people, whether it's physically or spiritually. So if you on here, like and share. You on here, like and share. So my top 5, my first one will be watermelon. Watermelon, and I will eat the seeds. Now, some things you can't eat the seeds in, like apples. You can't eat the seeds of apples because it's a neurotoxin. Soursop. You can't eat the seeds of soursop because it's a neurotoxin. But you got grapes. Grapes with seeds, eat them up. You can tell which ones you can eat or not because God, he's so intelligent in the way he divinely created things. If the seeds real small, they're edible. If they big and they get to the size of like your fingernail, it's gonna be a neurotoxin to you. Spit them out. But if they small, eat them up. But my top, watermelon. Watermelon, y'all. Very, very alkaline. You stick a conductivity tester in that deal, it's gonna read high as a lemon do. You can turn your lights on with watermelon. My second one, I'm gonna tell you my favorite. My favorite is avocados off the bat. But the most healthy nutritional ones that'll give your body phytonutrients, watermelon. Any type of melons. I'm gonna put melons before anything. Watermelons, papaya melons, cantaloupe melons, honeydew melons. Watermelon is the best melon. And then after that, I go down to my berries. I'm talking about healthy wise, because I would choose other fruits over these fruits any day. But if it comes to healing, this one I'm gonna put. See, when Dr. Sebi inside of his village, what he gave them for breakfast, notice all his plates was full of watermelon. No matter what else food it was mixed with him, he always had watermelon and grapes with all of his foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was always watermelon because it is a very, very cleansing but sweet fruit, and it's very electrified. It got all types of electricity and phytonutrients in it. So it'll be my melons. Then my second would be blueberries and strawberries. That's full of antioxidants. Y'all. It'll cleanse your blood, it'll help your spleen out, and it'll get rid of kidney stones and all of that. Then you'll trickle down to mangoes. So I say watermelons, blueberries, and mangoes. They're my top 3. I give you top 3. But look, if you go and look on my website and look under my Eat to Live page, I got all fruits there. There's acidic, things that's citrus, things that's electric, all the information there, y'all. What else we got? Only with seeds though. Yes, only with seeds, unless it's like it's a person that he had skin cancer. You know what I'm saying? And we end up getting rid of skin cancer with him. We put him on an all lemon diet for 30 days. He didn't do nothing but lemon water. That lemon took out, it estranged every cell from his body. He good as new now. And see, lemon is a GMO though, but it healed him so fast, especially with the herbs. And then he had my bitter mineral tonic. So it depends on the cases. Just like if I get shot right now, and I'm not finna go in the bathroom and pull my bullet out and stitch it up myself. I'm taking my black ass straight to the white people that I be talking about. Because guess what? They good at surgery. That's why more of our black people need to get into being doctors and surgeons. Because I'm going straight there. Yeah, I'm saying I'm going to the surgery. Now, when it comes to eternal diseases in medicine, herbs is good. But like if you get your arm chopped off right now, and I'm not finna put if my whole arm get chopped off right now, I'm not finna be taking no herbs. This is crucial. I can die within minutes. I'm taking my butt to where I know they gonna sew this deal up right now. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. I ain't no extremist or nothing. I ain't no extremist, because sometimes surgery is needed. Surgery is needed for certain things. But I will never in my life recommend no chemotherapy or no radiation. That's what's killing us, y'all. The treatment from these diseases is what's killing us. What is your website? My website is up in my it's right up under the title. It's called The Illusion We Call Disease. Learning Misinformation is Very Dangerous Cancer. Right up under that is my website. Natasha, the Queen Natasha, just shared it too. I thought you said the living water. Eating those fruits you can just name will vary your vision of how long it'll take. So you can't just. So the thing is, our body's in such an acidosis stage. You have to align the botanicals with it. You have to put in the plants and the herbs with it to further it. But like If you got full blown AIDS and you can just go on nothing but fruits, don't get none of that treatment, go on nothing but fruits for 2 to 3 years, nothing but fruits, that'll change. You won't even have AIDS no more. Now imagine if you added some electrical herbs to it that cleanses and help rejump your immune system. You know what I'm saying? You 3 months, AIDS is out of your system. The little less in 30 days? You see what I'm saying? So we need the botanicals, we need the plants because it's full of chlorophyll and iron phosphate, calcium phosphate, magnesium phosphorus. You see, it's full of all these simple trace minerals, inorganic minerals, and amino acids that we need to rebuild our bodies. I break out when I eat watermelon and mangoes. What do? You need to cleanse your system. If you have an allergen or allergen, that means you have a parasite in your body that's reacting different to your food. You shouldn't be allergic to anything. If we allergic to anything, that's quinoa, that's cool. But too much quinoa breaks down into too much complex sugars and then creates protein. But I mean, it's cool. It ain't bad. That wouldn't be the top of my list. I'll put spelt and lentils and chickpeas, or what they call garbanzo beans, over quinoa, because that quinoa, it breaks it. Now quinoa milk is pretty cool, you know what I'm saying, but like I would replace hemp seeds for quinoa, because quinoa it breaks down into too many stimulants, too many complex sugars. January 27th, see you there. Yeah, for those that are on here, hello, is goat milk good for you? No, any type of milk that comes from any animal and don't come from your mama's tit is bad for you. Only milk we supposed to be eating is milk from plants or milk from our mother's breast. And we too old to be sucking on our mama's tits. So no, go to the store, get you some hemp seeds and process and make it yourself. Hemp milk. That's all I would recommend. I don't even recommend coconut milk for people with herpes, because that all that arginine in there will feed the parasitic, and then you start popping pimples everywhere. So hemp milk. Only milk I recommend, hemp milk. Moles. You don't cure moles. Moles is a beautiful thing. Moles is just carbon and sugar carbonating outside of your bloodstream, so it protrudes to your skin. It just let you know you're full of melanin. That's all mold is. It's a built up of carbon. You know what I'm saying? Outside the skin. So unless it's a skin tag. Now I don't like skin tags and lesions. That's something totally different. But regular moles, that marks your beauty of you being a dark melanated queen, or you being a dark melanated king. You a god and a goddess. So I don't knock that. What else we got up in here? What is lupus? Lupus is an attack of the nervous system. That's all lupus is. Look, lupus starts off as arthritis, y'all. Y'all ain't even know that. Lupus starts off at arthritis, and then it turns into lupus. Then lupus turns into lymphedema, which is cancer. But it's an attack on the nervous system due to too much sugars and carbohydrates in the body. All lupus is. Brother, you should come on my show. I have a talk show on YouTube. I just inbox me, brother. We can make that happen. We can make that happen, King. No problem. Just make sure you hit my inbox, because it's like 300 comments now, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna go back through all these comments, King. It seemed like your name said comedic something. So yeah, if you want me to come on your show, I got a few interviews next week. You can get me in. I still need to get on my brush show, Brandon Lovett. Let's see what we got. What causes skin tags? The basically dehydration of the body causes skin tags, because the cells start to mutate on the top of the skin surface. Remember, your bodies is nothing but tissues and cells. That's all it is. You got 150 cells, and then you got 2 liquid systems. One is called what? Your lymphatic system. The other one is called what? Your circulatory system, or what we call your blood. What can I take for lupus? You can go on my site. I have something called nerve rejuvenation. You can buy that, get you a little bit of that black seed oil, and then get you an intercellular cleanse. All of these on my sites. Them two mixed together will clear up that whole issue. But you gotta, like, if you got lupus, we need to get you on a straight mono fruit fast. So I'll put you on some limes and probably like mangoes and watermelons. You know what I'm saying? Monolith though. Like one week you eat nothing but watermelons. The other week you eat nothing but mangoes. I do that for about 2 weeks, and then you'll go back. I'll probably stop the process with a little bit of kale, because it's gonna speed up your system. See, the thing about eating fruits is you become so electrified, you start having all types of out-of-body experiences, because your nervous system is connected to your spiritual body. It's hard to stay in your body when you full on electrolytes. I have colon cancer. How do you treat that? You have to cleanse your lymphatic system, and I got to cleanse your kidneys. I have something called the amino acid therapy. Stage one is on my site now. you would start with that. Because like people with cancer, I got to work on you because your body is in a very detrimental state of acidosis. So we got to do that monthly. I done cleaned people up in 1 month. I done fully turned around people within 2 months. But we got certain cases where I'm still working on them now. You see what I'm saying? It all depends on your immune system and your belief that you can heal. Yeah, who else we got? How do you heal endometriosis? Again, that's more of neuro. That's more of neuro. So that'd be a brain detoxification. That is where you get into your amino acids and your inorganic trace minerals. I fill the body with iron phosphate and zinc. Iron phosphate and zinc. What else we got? Thank you. I'm going to go on your site. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Any more questions? Can you cure cerebral palsy? Yes, most definitely. And is that more of a demon? Now, for my spiritual people, y'all know I'm into metaphysics. Everything I just mentioned through this whole hour and 20 minutes is nothing but demons. All these things are demons. Parasites are demons. A demon is something that goes against your own will of living. So it's an entity that attacks your body. Once you get on the metaphysical side, that's why my next video is going to be called Every Disease Have an Emotional Component. All of these things I'm mentioning are nothing but demons. All of them. What fruit for the pancreas cleanse on? So basically, when you buy the package, I'll send you the list of the fruits. That should be up by this weekend, though. But yeah, that's why. So the next video I'm doing next Tuesday is going to be called basically Every Disease Have an Emotional Component. That way I can show y'all how the spiritual realm manifests disease by the way of your thought process. And it's scientifically proven. It'll blow y'all mind too. I might have to do that on my YouTube channel if I can switch the screen and show y'all the presentation in the PowerPoint. And I'm going to be going over that as well inside of my seminar that's on the 27th of January. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What else we got up in here? Well, look, before I get off this live feed, do all of y'all understand what cancer is? If y'all got a very great understanding, overstanding, and understanding what cancer is, type in some 9s for me. Because I don't want to get on here and be feeding y'all all this knowledge if y'all ain't keeping up with it. So if I need to explain, matter of fact, I'm going to explain what it is again. Sickle cell, I explained sickle cells in my last video. Do the detoxes affects women's menstrual cycle? Yes, it does, because your menstrual cycle is actually unnatural, to be honest with you. So that's a natural thing that happened because of what Eve did in the garden. And I know a lot of people on here don't believe in the Bible, but hey, it's the truth. So you having a period monthly is actually unnatural. It's not a natural thing. So when you start detoxing, you would notice that you don't start dripping a lot. The women back in the old days, they used yoni pearls to fix that up. But you literally dropped a few drops within 7 days of blood. Now that y'all dropping blood clots out of y'all vaginas and everything. So when you start going on your detox and you don't see all that blood coming up out of your vagina cavity, that's just because you don't supposed to have that much blood coming out anyway, a little to none. You see what I'm saying? So, and we can get a video going about that too, the reproductive system of the male and the female, all of that. We can talk about anything y'all want to talk about. I'm here to teach y'all how to heal, for y'all can heal yourself. That's it. Because like when I go, because we are all here to live, to share information, and to die and go into the other worlds. So when I leave, I want to make sure y'all doing what y'all got to do, and y'all can keep passing this on, just like Sabi, Morris, Junan, and all of them passed it down to me. I can pass it down to y'all. That way we healing ourselves, y'all, and we ain't messing with this devil out here killing us. Yeah, man, the thing about Sabi products, I look, and I love that, man. I learned a lot from his wife. That's how I actually got into healing. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? But once he died, man, the Jewish people bought his companies, and his products been messing up a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting no shame on Sabi's name at all. That was a very good brother, highly intelligent. I think he was a star being. So, but yeah, his product's been compromised. So I wouldn't buy from him unless you can contact my yacht. If you can contact my yacht or Dana, like personally. Get their personal numbers, not talking to their secretaries or nothing, but talk directly to my aunt. She actually in New York right now. So if y'all can get that number and reach out to my aunt, because I will never knock them, man. Like if you a healer, sell your product. As long as you healing and you ain't out here bullshitting, acting like you healing and you ain't got no healing cases, I promote you. It is what it is. We supposed to be healing each other anyway. I'm not saying all the healing over here. We can see confirmed heals in Jamaica and everywhere. But if you can contact Mayada or Dana personally, then shop with her, because she was the healing mind behind Sabi, to be honest with you. She was. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from both of them, from all his wives. I did. But if you can't contact them personally, I wouldn't buy nothing off their site. Because you got some Jewish white boys that's been putting all type. People been losing their hair. You got cancer cases off of some of them products. They've been messing a whole lot of stuff up. You know what I'm saying? So, and these are the facts, y'all. Just look the stuff up. I'm not spreading no false information. I'm not hating or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Trust this king. He will take care of you. Most definitely. And I will. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need some healing, holler at me. And I got confirmed heals and damn near every disease, y'all. So it's easy. It's easy work. It's simple biochemists. If you want to really get into herbalism and healing, learn detoxification. That's why I couldn't get on here with y'all yesterday. I had a detoxification conference. Detoxification, and learn your systems, all 11 of your systems, and learn chemistry. You got them 3 down with that black mind. You got black God and black goddess. Ain't nobody effing with you. Trust me. I only trust and believe in God's healing. Most definitely. And then that's the only healing that you get, God's healing. But God used what? Vessels to heal for him. So I get you. Fit mom. We shouldn't trust in nobody healing but God. But I don't think she meant it in that way at all. Because who you think healing from my hands? God is healing through me, and I'm healing people. I'm not doing the healing. I stated that several times. Most High does the healing. But he uses vessels to come out here and ministrate his power and his attributes. Jews stay trying to make a profit. Yeah, Denise Queens, man, they done messed up the brother products and everything. Most definitely. All right, look, I'm finna get up out of here. I gotta go see my children. Big old facts. Most definitely. How can I heal? Where is that? It's nerve swelling in the foot. That nerve swelling in your foot, Matthew, that's dealing with calcification too. You got calcification going around your nerve endings. You know what I'm saying? You got calcification going around your nerve endings. So we need to put you on like a red clover regimen. Get you some red clover going on. You know what I'm saying? Make you some red clover oil. You can go and rub that in your skin, a little taste. And you can never go wrong with the oregano oil. And some yellow dock. Yellow dock. And we should cleanse the blood a little bit with some greater bugleweed or some greater burdock root. You know what I'm saying? That'll get rid of that. No problem, man. No problem at all. Who else we got on here? Dry skin. Dry skin just means you dehydrated. You need to drink 64 ounces of water every day until your skin actually revitalizes itself. That's all dry skin is. Do you have any information or suggestion on disease? Yeah. Pigmentosia. I was just looking up on that. So look, that's another expression of just mucinoid plaque buildup in the skin and in the nervous system. All you got. You didn't explain what cancer was again. I got you, bro. So all you gotta do is cleanse the skin. True. All right, so look, before we get off, because we done went off. Every time I get on here, I say, look, let's stick to one topic, but y'all don't listen, so we end up going off into all these other worlds. So look, I'm gonna explain it one last time. All cancer is a damaged cell that mutates. How do you get cancer? From what you stick inside of your mouth. So when you eat something, you have 150 trillion cells in your body. Each cell have a glandular system. Each cell have a digestive system. Each cell is a living organism just like you. Whenever you eat something, you feed your cells, okay? That's what blood does. Blood takes all the nutrients, whether it's good or bad, and it dumps it off to all the cells. What the lymph do, the lymph come and move all the waste from the cells, because when your cells eat, they have to take a dump. They have to defecate just like you do. So when these cells take a dump and your lymphatic system is clogged up, it don't move. So when the cellular waste stay on the cells for so long, the cells start to rot, and it's called cellular erosion. Mucinoid plaque buildup, and the cells start to die. Now, when the cells start to die, they call this a damaged cell. They call this stage 1 cancer. Or any other disease. All diseases is cancerous, though. They just got different names for different paychecks. Now, when this cell start to die, it's a melanin neurotransmitter that recognizes it. So the cell goes into survival mode. Survival mode to the cell is when the cell actually replicates itself to survive. So it's saying, I'm finna die, so I'm finna duplicate myself 100,000 times. Soon as it duplicate himself, they call this cancer. If it duplicate himself in the liver, they say you have liver cancer. In the kidneys, kidney cancer. In the pancreas, pancreatic cancer. In the thyroid, hyperthyroid cancer. You see what I'm saying? But that's all it is it's mutation of the cells, because the cells wanted to multiply itself because it didn't want to die. So your DNA copy itself. It's called a survival instinct mode that actually produced from your reptilian brain up under your thymus gland. All this is happening mentally first, and then it expressed themselves outwardly in your body. You see what I'm saying? So that's exactly what's going on. Yeah, different names for different paychecks. All these diseases, the same exact thing. They just name them different so they can give different. Look, if cancer and AIDS is the same thing. But hey, AIDS making big money now. Cancer industry is making more money than AIDS. So I can't never say they're the same. Y'all only gonna pay me one paycheck. See what I'm saying? Dan, look, not only is cancer, I'm finna take this one word cancer and I'm finna break it up to lymphoma cancer, leukemia cancer, prostate cancer. That's $3 billion each a year by itself, because I'm breaking this whole damn lie down to many other different lies, and then I'm gonna feed it to you. You see what I'm saying? All this bull stuff. So all cancer, again, is a damaged cell that mutates itself to stay alive, and then it spreads throughout your system. Now, what's happening, cancer don't kill you. The treatment of cancer kill you from these doctors, because they give you radiation, they give you chemotherapy. What radiation and chemotherapy do is it sucks the it burns the oxygen up out of your cells. Your cells need oxygen, called carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. We call it APT, adenosine triphosphate. This is how you live. So when they burn your cells, it removes all the actual oxygen from your cells. Well, when you remove the oxygen from a cell, it only leaves something called glucose there. That's a sugar. Well, this sugar start turning into a gel or a mucus, right? And when this sugar turns into a gel or a mucus, it becomes corroded and it starts corroding the cell. Well, when this cell gets corroded, the cell becomes dead. When the cell starts to die, the cell have an indestructible mode in it. That neuron tells them, be like, hey, you better reduplicate yourself. And then this is where you get the spreading of cancer. And then your cancer is spread throughout your lymphatic system. Blood do not spread cancer, lymph do. And remember, all the diseases get dumped inside the lymphatic. So if you can cleanse the lymphatic, you can learn about the lymphatic, and you can cleanse the kidneys, you can cleanse the adrenals and the parathyroids and the thyroids, and you can flush that skin out, you can get rid of any disease. Any disease, I don't care what it is, y'all. And all of these things are nothing but acidosis, what we call acid base. Remember, acid is male. Male deal with acid. That's why we aggressive. We get mad. That produces adrenaline. Adrenaline produces acid. Women are more long-suffering and more embracive. They're creative. They're the creative side. So any male that's very creative actually have tapped into its feminine side. I know a lot of gangster niggas gonna be like, nigga, that sound gay, but that's scientifically true. So remember, alkaline, your healthy state, is female components. Sickness and acidosis is male component. That's why the mother heals and nurtures you, because she's naturally the healer and naturally the nurturer, because she's alkaline. That's why male be causing all types of issues and problems in the household, because he's aggressive and he's acidosis. This is just chemistry, y'all. So all it is chemistry. Bro Jay, where you at? I want to know if I answered this. Javon Harris, just let me know if I answered your question. I'm gonna leave off on that note, because I gotta get back to studies and everything else. Got to get off of study and everything else. Any other questions y'all ask me, y'all can't hit my inbox. It might take a few days for me to get back at y'all. I got over 400 inboxes, and I'm going through at least 20 of them a day. I'm trying. Like I said, I am hiring some people to help get this stuff started. The phone number will be changing soon, and I will have people that can pick it up if it's simple stuff that y'all can talk about. Remember, the first 10 minutes will be free. Anytime after that, y'all will have to pay for the consultation, because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a busy man. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, we finna get this very, very organized. This is growing, and I want y'all to be a part of it. So I'm teaching y'all this stuff for free. And we're getting a platform built right now on the website where we'll be able to do all this from the website. Demons or addictions. Yes, addiction, again, is sugar and parasites. If anybody got addictions, it's a parasitic, and the parasitic likes sugar. That's what it is. So with that being said, I'm finna get up out of here. Yah'ki Maccabee, what up with it, bro? Cancer, fear, false evidence appearing real. Yes, sir. Most definitely, most definitely. Remember, it ain't nothing but an illusion. They call disease your body healing, your body trying to heal itself and bring on symptoms is what they call diseases. If you can remember that and you can understand that there's really no such thing as disease, it's only the body healing itself and they call it disease, then you got it figured out, y'all. So look, with that being said, I love y'all indeed in the truth. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure you holler at me on them. I sent them off today, bro. I sent your herbs off today, King. I just gotta get the tracking number. I'll make sure I get that to you by tomorrow. Yep, that's all. Man, what's up with a little ant, man? What's up with it, bro? How you doing, King? Most definitely. So look, with that being said, I'm finna get up out of here. I love y'all indeed in the truth, family. Shalom, 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 lakam. Again, like, share, subscribe to anything, and then look on my page for the event page. It's called the Ascension True Healing of the Mind, Body, and Soul. Is going down at the Medici Media Center on the 27th of January. It's starting at 3. We're probably gonna end around 8. We're gonna have vegan food there. We're gonna have crystal stones. We're gonna have Reiki healing. It's gonna be going down in the building. I'm gonna give y'all powerful information never heard before. Only the ancients know. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a very good event. So make sure y'all there. Go click, like, show that y'all gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? That way I can get a head count because I'm giving away a lot of free herbs and I know how much stuff I need to bring. Plus, I need to know the head count for the fire department. So if you're going, click on my page, click on that deal. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Anybody that want to subscribe to my spiritual channel is Honor Humility STL. It is on YouTube. I'm building up my personal channel for stuff like this. And once I get that all together, I'll give y'all that as well. So if y'all want these videos right now in playback time, they will be on Honor Humility STL. Me and my big brother Malachi Maccabee be on there. We do metaphysical classes on the Bible and everything. And we teach our original language also. So, man, it's all there, man. All praise to y'all. How about Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah? All right, peace, y'all.